Warren Buffett famously said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." That quote highlights something crucial. It's not just about making more money, it's about keeping it. You might be surprised at how many little leaks are draining your bank account without you even realizing it. In this video, we're going to break down 8 common ways you're probably losing money and how to fix them. TROS. Missing out on the power of compound interest. Compound interest is like a financial superpower. Buffett himself has emphasized that the most successful investors understand how to grow their money over time, not just accumulate it linearly. If you're not investing, you're missing out on a huge opportunity. The secret? Start as early as possible. Time is your best friend when it comes to compounding. Basically, when you invest in assets that generate returns, and those returns generate more returns, the growth accelerates. The sooner you start, the bigger the snowball effect. Don't leave your money sitting in a savings account earning next to nothing. Educate yourself about investment options and make informed choices. Even small amounts invested early can make a massive difference down the road. It doesn't have to be complicated or high risk. Just find options that generate returns and reinvest those profits. Remember, it's not just about how much you earn, but how you grow it over time. Start now, even gradually, and watch your wealth multiply. Impulse spending on unnecessary purchases. Another big money mistake, and one that Buffett has always avoided, is impulse buying. This is when you buy something based on emotion, without really thinking about whether you need it or how it impacts your budget. Buffett's known for being frugal and making objective financial decisions, not letting emotions get in the way. That's key to building wealth. We're bombarded with advertising and sales that push us to buy things we don't need. Often, it's a discount, a promotion, or a new trend that sucks us in. This leads to clutter in our homes and a drain on our wallets. If you're buying on impulse, you're basically throwing money away. Learn the difference between a want and a need. Before you buy anything, ask yourself if it will really bring long-term value to your life. Sometimes the best deal is not buying anything at all. Avoid impulse buys and redirect that money into investments. Buffett always advises living below your means. It's not about deprivation, but about being disciplined and avoiding unnecessary spending. Adopt a conscious lifestyle where you spend what's necessary and invest the rest wisely. This will have a huge positive impact on your finances in the long run. Bank fees and late payment penalties. One of the sneakiest ways people lose money is through bank fees and late payment penalties. They seem small, but they add up fast. Warren Buffett is all about maximizing the use of your money and avoiding unnecessary costs. Bank fees are a perfect example. Many bank accounts charge maintenance fees, international transaction fees, or even fees for keeping a balance below a certain amount. If you're not paying attention, you could be paying a significant amount over time. Similarly, late payment fees on bills are a waste of money and can damage your credit score. Review the terms of your bank accounts and look for alternatives with lower or no fees. Some banks offer free accounts or packages that could be a better fit for you. Also, set up a system to ensure you pay your bills on time, avoiding late fees and interest charges. Use technology to your advantage. There are apps that can remind you of bill due dates and even automate payments. This not only avoids fees, but also keeps your finances organized and stress-free. The money you save by eliminating these fees can be used to pay off debt or invest. Small adjustments like these can have a big impact on your bank balance. Not taking advantage of loyalty programs and discounts. A lot of people don't bother with loyalty programs and discounts offered by stores and services they use regularly. These programs are a great way to save money and get more value from your purchases. Buffett has always emphasized maximizing all available resources to increase profitability, and loyalty programs are an easy way to do that. You might be losing money by not taking advantage of these offers. Many companies offer discounts, reward points, and exclusive deals to loyal customers. These benefits can add up quickly and result in significant savings throughout the year. Take the time to sign up for loyalty programs and keep an eye on the offers. When you shop at supermarkets or online stores, you can take advantage of exclusive discounts or earn points that can be redeemed for products or discounts. Also, many transportation and entertainment services offer discounts for members, which can help reduce your monthly costs. Another benefit is that these programs allow you to take advantage of personalized offers based on your purchase history. This means you can be informed about specific promotions that meet your needs, which maximizes your savings even more. Don't underestimate the power of these programs. They can be an excellent tool to help increase your profitability. Not building an emergency fund. Warren Buffett has always emphasized the importance of having a well-structured emergency fund. He believes that financial security comes from being prepared for the unexpected, whether it's a job loss, a medical emergency, or an unforeseen expense. Many people ignore the need to create a reserve, trusting in the idea that everything will be fine, or that they can resolve any crisis at the moment. However, not having an emergency fund can result in debt and high interest when something goes wrong. Buffett's recommendation is to have 3 to 6 months of essential expenses saved in a separate and easily accessible account. This reserve should be sufficient to cover your basic needs such as housing, food, and transportation without having to resort to credit. Without this protection, you become vulnerable to resorting to expensive financing options such as personal loans or credit cards, which can worsen your financial situation. Having an emergency fund also prevents you from having to sell valuable assets at the wrong time. Often people need to sell stocks or real estate in times of crisis, which can result in financial losses. A well-built reserve provides the peace of mind needed to make more rational and unhurried financial decisions when unforeseen events arise. In addition, by building your emergency fund, you ensure that you will not need to interrupt your investments to cover unexpected costs. With the security of this reserve, you can continue to invest intelligently, knowing that you have a safety net in case something goes wrong. This disciplined behavior is what separates those who achieve financial security from those who live in constant financial stress. Finally, remember that the emergency fund is not an expense, but an investment in your financial stability. Start saving as soon as possible, and do not touch this reserve unless it is absolutely necessary. This will ensure a solid foundation for the future, allowing you to focus on growing and prospering without the constant worries of unexpected crises. Wasting food. Food waste is one of the most common and silent forms of money loss. Studies show that many families waste up to 30% of the food they buy, which represents a large amount of money thrown away each year. Warren Buffett has always been an example of a person who avoids waste, whether of time, resources, or money, and the intelligent management of food at home can be a reflection of this philosophy. Often, waste happens due to impulsive purchases or lack of planning. By buying more than you can consume before the food spoils, you are throwing money away. The solution lies in planning your purchases, organizing the pantry, and keeping track of what you already have at home. This means making a list before going to the supermarket and avoiding buying extra items that you will not use. In addition, it is important to pay attention to the proper storage of food. How you store perishable products can prolong their shelf life and prevent them from spoiling prematurely. Fruits, vegetables, and meats, for example, can be stored more efficiently to ensure they last longer, avoiding waste and saving money in the long run. Another important point is to know how to make the most of what you buy. Many people throw away food simply because they do not know how to reuse it. There are countless recipes and creative ways to use leftover food, which can not only save money, but also reduce waste and contribute to more sustainable consumption. Therefore, by reducing food waste, you will be saving money that can be invested more productively. This practice also promotes a more conscious and responsible lifestyle, reflecting Buffett's philosophy of spending intelligently and not wasting resources. Ignoring investments in education and skills. Warren Buffett has always said that the best investment you can make is in yourself. Education and the development of new skills are undoubtedly one of the greatest financial assets someone can acquire. Many people, however, neglect this area, focusing only on their current jobs or activities that do not contribute to intellectual growth. This can be a great loss of opportunity in the long term. Investing in education is not limited to formal courses or diplomas. It can be as simple as reading books, watching webinars, attending conferences, or learning a new technical skill that adds value to your work or your business. Buffett has always kept his mind open to continuous learning, which is one of the keys to his success. This practice allows you to stand out in the job market and open new doors of opportunity. The job market is constantly changing, and those who do not update themselves may end up being left behind. The simple fact of learning a new programming language, understanding more about personal finance, or improving your communication skills can result in salary increases or new career opportunities. The return on investment in education is often higher than any other type of financial investment. In addition, with the advancement of technology and globalization, acquiring new skills can open doors to remote work opportunities or even to the creation of your own business. Investing in education offers more than just a financial improvement. It offers an increase in your autonomy and freedom. Therefore, commit to continuous learning and honing your skills. This is one of the best investments you can make, not only to improve your finances, but to ensure a life richer in experiences and opportunities. Sentimental attachments to unprofitable assets. Many people struggle to make objective financial decisions due to a sentimental attachment to certain assets, such as an old car or a property that is no longer generating profit. Warren Buffett has always talked about the importance of being rational and making financial decisions based on logic, not emotion. When it comes to finances, we often need to let go of things that are not adding real value to our lives. Having an old car, for example, can generate ongoing costs for maintenance, fuel, and taxes, and in many cases, it doesn't generate any return. The same applies to properties that are not being rented out or that have high maintenance costs. These assets may be emotionally valuable, but financially they may be draining important resources that could be used for more profitable investments. Instead of clinging to assets that are no longer generating returns, it's important to evaluate your financial situation objectively. If an asset isn't adding value or generating profits, it may be time to sell it and reinvest the money in something more profitable, such as stocks, rental properties, or businesses that offer growth potential. Buffett has always been known for selling assets when they no longer made financial sense. And this is an example we should follow. Emotion should not be the main factor in making financial decisions. Being practical and realistic, focusing on the return on investment, is a way to ensure that you are not losing money on unproductive assets. Detaching yourself from sentimental assets isn't easy, but it can be a crucial step in improving your financial health. By doing so, you can free up resources to make your money grow more intelligently and effectively. Now that you know the 8 ways to lose money without realizing it, it's time to take action. Small adjustments to your financial habits can generate big impacts over time, helping to build a solid financial foundation. Remember that, as Warren Buffett always teaches us, the secret to financial freedom lies in controlling your spending, making your money grow, and avoiding unnecessary waste. What did you think of these tips? Comment below, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more content focused on building your financial security.